In this video we're going to be making Japanese gyoza, just like this, so let's get started. Okay, to make this we're going to need cabbage, garlic, ginger, 300 grams of pork mince, some soy sauce, toasted sesame seed oil, black pepper, salt, sugar, potato starch, and gyoza skins. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do, this is about 150 grams of white cabbage, but you should use green cabbage really, but I've used white cabbage to give it a bit of extra crunch. You want to finely chop it so it's like in a really fine consistency, and then what we're going to do is we are going to add half a teaspoon of salt to this. So let's get the salt, about half a teaspoon, and get that all over, and then we're going to give it a really good mix in. Okay, and then we're going to leave that to sit for about 15 minutes, and what's going to happen is all the water is going to get drawn out by the salt, so we don't have too much water in our gyoza. So yeah, so we're going to leave this for 15 minutes and then we'll come back. Once your 15 minutes are up, out a tea towel or get some kitchen roll, and what we're going to do is we're going to pour out the cabbage onto the tea towel or your paper towel, and then we're going to push down on it and get it to really pick up and soak up all that water that's come out. And there's a lot of water in this, lots and lots of water. Okay, you want to chop up your garlic. Then we're going to take our ginger, and we're just going to cut off a little piece, not a lot, about 25 grams. We're just going to peel off the skin, like so. Piece off there. And then we're going to finely chop this up as well. Once again, doesn't have to be pretty. We're going to put that to one side. Get rid of our rubbish. Now we're going to take a bowl. Get a bowl. Put in the cabbage. The garlic. And the ginger. We're going to add the pork. Now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sesame seed oil, we're going to add another half teaspoon of salt, some ground black pepper, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of potato starch. Once you've done all that, now comes the messy part. Make sure you get all these ingredients nicely mixed in. Continue this for about 2 minutes or until you feel that it's well mixed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a dish and we're going to put some potato starch in it. just so once we start making these, the skins don't get stuck to the bottom. We're also going to take another bowl and add 1 tablespoon of potato starch. To the potato starch, we've mixed some warm water, and this is going to be the glue that holds our skins together. Now, we're going to take our skins. You can get these in most Asian cook shops. I will put a link in the description below of where to get the ingredients. Basically, what you're going to do, you're going to take 1 skin that looks like this, put it in the palm of your hand, and get a nice spoonful of the mixture and put it inside the skin. Once you're happy with what you have on the skin, obviously try not to overfill these, otherwise they will split. You can either use a pasting brush, or I just use my fingers. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this starch around the edge, like so. Next, we're going to fold it over on itself and pinch the edges together. Just like that. Repeat this process until you've used all your skins or you've used all your mixture. And basically, once you've done that, place that in your potato starch so it doesn't stick. And I'll see you once I've finished doing all the skins. Once we've made all our pancakes, we're then going to get a pan and we're going to add some sesame seed oil. And we're going to warm this up on a high heat for a few minutes. The pan, now that we have the pan nice and hot, we're going to start adding the gyoza. Leave the gyoza for about 10 to 15 to 20 seconds. While you're waiting for that, go and get a cup of water. Now we're going to pour over a cup of water and quickly add a lid and make sure it's nice and tight. Now that the lid's on, we're going to leave it to boil for about 4 to 5 minutes. After the time is up, remove the lid and most of the water should almost be gone. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle a little bit more of the sesame seed oil over. And we're going to leave it to cook for about another minute. Okay, now we can turn the heat off. And this is pretty much done. They should have like a nice glossy finish to them. And they should have a nice crispy side. And if you've got if you had some starch in there, some of them might be stuck together, so you might need to pull them apart. And yeah, so this is it. And there you have it, Japanese gyoza. Served as normally this is served with ramen, but I like having this as just like a little snack or dish on its own. Have it with a choice of your own dip. I've just got some sweet and sour here, but there's plenty of recipes online for Japanese dips and stuff. But I'm being lazy and I haven't done one in this video. But yeah, so this is it's pretty easy. There's a bit of prep time, especially when you're actually making them themselves. But yeah, essentially that's it. That's simple, nice and simple dish. For the ingredients, check out the description below. I'll also put a link in there for an Asian cook shop where you can get all your ingredients, including the skins. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you need any more advice, please comment in the below and I'll try and get back to you. But that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time.